Hi, my name is Rick, and this is the Tahiti Breeze, a tropical fan with beautiful bamboo styling that's perfectly suited for indoor and outdoor spaces. In this video, we will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to install the fan and the different features that are included. A UPC number is noted on top of your motor assembly. If you ever need to contact customer service, this number will allow service representatives to identify your specific fan model. Write it down and save it before beginning the installation. If you feel that you do not have enough electrical wiring knowledge or experience, have your fan installed by a licensed electrician. Begin by cutting power to the room from your breaker. With power safely turned off, check the ceiling junction box where you will be installing your fan. The box must be UL listed and acceptable for fan support of up to 35 pounds. The ceiling box will need at least one hot black or red wire, a neutral white wire, and a ground wire. If the colors in your home are different, you will need to contact the licensed electrician. The proper tools are required to complete the installation as well: a Phillips screwdriver, a step ladder, a wire stripper, and electrical tape. Finally, you will need to check the parts list in your owner's manual and verify that you have all of the required fan parts. With your outlet box, tools, and ceiling fan parts ready, you can now begin the installation. The fan can be installed normally on a standard 8-foot ceiling. If you have a low ceiling, a flush mounting option is also available. To assemble the fan for standard 8-foot installation, begin by removing the canopy ring from the canopy by twisting it and sliding it down. Remove the two non-slotted mounting bracket screws from the canopy. Loosen the remaining two slotted screws. Turn the canopy counterclockwise to remove the mounting bracket. On top of the motor, remove the clevis pin and cotter pin. Then loosen the two collar set screws. On the hanger ball downrod assembly, take out the set screw on the hanger ball. Lower the ball off the downrod and remove the cross pin. Then remove the ground lead from the downrod. Feed the motor's wires through the downrod and thread it onto the motor's collar. Align the holes on the downrod with the holes on the collar, then insert the clevis pin. Secure it with the cotter pin. Tighten the two collar set screws. Slide the coupling cover, canopy ring, and canopy onto the downrod. Carefully reinstall the hanger ball and ground lead, being sure that the cross pin is in the correct position, the set screw is tightened, and the wires are not twisted. To make installation easier, cut the black, blue, and white wires about 1 foot from the downrod. Strip the wires about 3/4 of an inch from the cut. At the ceiling, loosen the two set screws from the ceiling outlet box. Pass the supply wires through the center hole on the mounting bracket. Slide the bracket into place over the screws and tighten them securely. Carefully use a ladder to lift the motor up towards the hanger bracket. Slide the hanger ball into the hanger bracket to hold the fan up. The tab on the mounting bracket will need to align with the groove on the hanger ball. Twist the motor until the ball falls into alignment. The motor will no longer be able to twist once it's aligned. If you are installing your fan using the flush mount option, begin by removing the canopy ring and the bottom canopy cover. On top of the motor, remove every other one of the collar mounting screws. Then place the canopy ring on top of the motor. Align the rubber gasket over the remaining collar mounting screws and then place the canopy over it with the holes aligned. Use the 3 removed collar screws to tighten the canopy to the motor. With the hanger bracket already installed, lift the fan up to the junction box. Use one of the holes in the canopy to temporarily hang the fan from the hanger bracket's hook. This will allow you to complete the electrical connections without having to hold the fan up. After hanging the fan up using either the standard or close to ceiling installation, you can complete the electrical connections. Twist the ground wire from the hanger bracket and the hanger ball together, then wrap them around the copper wire in the ceiling box. Thread a wire nut over them and use electrical tape to keep the wires in place. Use the same process to connect the remaining wires. Connect the fan's white wire with the neutral wire from the box. Connect the fan's blue wire and black wire together with a hot wire from the box. If you would like to control your fan and light individually from separate wall switches, connect the fan's black wire to the hot black wire from the box. Then connect the fan's blue wire to the hot red wire from the box. After completing the connections, inspect the box and verify that there are no exposed wires. Then tuck the connections inside. If you are using the standard installation with the Downrod, lift the canopy up to the mounting bracket and align the slots with the loose screws. Twist the canopy to hold it in place, then insert the 2 removed screws. Tighten all 4 screws. Lift and align the canopy ring over the screws on the canopy. Press and twist to lock the cover into place. If you are using the close to ceiling installation without the Downrod, lift the fan off the hook and push the canopy over the hanger bracket. Align the canopy openings with the screws and twist to hold the fan in place. Tighten all 4 screws and then secure the canopy ring. With the electrical connections complete, the rest of the fan body is ready to be installed. The fan motor assembly is shipped with rubber packing mounts to prevent movement during transportation. Remove all 5 packing mounts from underneath the motor assembly prior to installing the fan blades. Bring the blade arm up to the fan motor. Align the tab on the blade arm with the slot on the motor. Then use a screwdriver to tighten the pre-assembled blade arm screws to secure the blade arm to the motor. Repeat the process for the remaining blade arms. Bring the fan blade up to the motor. This fan features quick install blades that do not require any tools. The blade screws are pre-installed onto the blade arm and should not be removed. To install the blade, place it over the blade holder. Align the key slot holes on the blade with the blade arm post and press downward firmly. Firmly slide the blade outward away from the blade arm to engage the spring lock mechanism. When properly engaged, the spring locking mechanism will safely hold the blade in place even while the fan is being operated. Repeat the process for the remaining fan blades. Remove one of the 3 switch housing mounting screws from the mounting ring, then loosen the remaining 2 screws. Bring the switch housing up to the fan motor. Slide the wire connector plug from the motor through the hole in the switch housing. Connect the wire connector plug from the motor to the plug from the switch housing. Lift and align the switch housing keyholes with the 2 loosened switch housing mounting screws. Twist the switch housing to hold it in place. Then install the removed screw and tighten the remaining 2 screws. On the light kit, remove the 3 light kit mounting screws. Bring the light kit up to the fan. Connect the black wire plug from the light kit to the blue wire plug from the switch housing. Then connect the white wire plug from the light kit to the white wire plug from the switch housing. Carefully push the wires into the switch housing and lift the light kit up. Align the light kit holes with the holes on the switch housing. Insert and tighten the 3 removed light kit screws to secure the light kit in place. Bring the 2 CFL light bulbs up to the motor. Thread the 2 bulbs onto the light kit. Please note that the included energy-saving CFL light bulbs cannot be dimmed. Using a dimmer switch on the light will cause flickering and shorten the life of the bulb. 60-watt incandescent bulbs are recommended alternatives that can be safely dimmed. With the correct bulbs installed, bring the glass shade up to the light kit. Align the openings on the glass shade threading with the metal knobs on the light kit. Press the glass up against the light kit and turn it counterclockwise until snug. If you do not want to use the light function, an optional switch housing cover is included. The switch housing cover is pre-assembled on the light kit and can be released by removing the nut in the center. Once removed, the switch housing cover can be removed from the light kit. Insert the plastic plug securely into the hole. Bring the switch housing cover up to the fan and align it with the switch housing. Use the 3 removed light kit mounting screws to secure the cover to the housing. After installing either the light kit assembly or the switch house cover, the pull chains and fobs can be installed. If you are using the light kit, insert the chains through the light kit guide holes. Bring the 2 pull chain and fobs up to the switch housing and clip them to the chains from the fan. Once completed, restore power to the room from the breaker. The installation is complete and the fan is now ready to operate. The pull chains manage the fan speed and light functions. The shorter chain controls the fan speed. The first pull of the chain sets the fan to high speed. The second pull of the chain sets the fan to medium speed. The third pull of the chain sets the fan to low speed. And the fourth pull of the chain turns the fan off. The longer chain controls the light. Each pull of the chain will turn the light on or off. The reverse switch is located on the switch housing. Toggle the switch to change the direction of the fan rotation and put the fan into warm weather or cool weather mode. For warm weather, the fan will spin counterclockwise and push air downward to create a cooling effect. For cool weather, the fan will spin clockwise and cycle warm air off the ceiling. Note that the fan should be stopped before using the reverse switch. Congratulations! Your Tahiti Breeze Ceiling Fan is now ready to use. If you have any questions or if you need over-the-phone assistance, please call the service number in your owner's manual. Customer service representatives will be happy to assist you. Thank you for watching.